Hi, my name is Houston Pickford, and I am 63 years of age. I am currently retired, and I do background work as an actor, and I do pick up side jobs. That's what I do. Uh, One of the biggest problems today is that there's not enough education, there's not enough learning, and people are walking around ignorant. And when I say that they're ignorant, is that there's a lot of history and stuff that's taught in schools, but they only go so far, and there's certain things they do not mention, right? So what happens is that people, they walk around ignorant, right? And as far as their lack of education, they cannot properly make the right decisions. Case in point, right? This whole thing with Iran, right? Uh, a lot of people don't know the history behind it. All they know is the now, right? They didn't know that at one time Iran was trying to have a freely elected government, right? But the United States went in and they disrupted their electoral process, and they wound up installing the Shah, who wound up stealing a lot of money in their countries and stuff like this. The United States is not innocent in a lot of this stuff, right? They have went to different parts of the world, and if it wasn't going to be something that was going to line somebody's pockets, they went in and they overthrew the governments, right? I'm just saying it's the truth, right? There was a deep involvement in South America with us. Even Vietnam, they were trying to elect their own government and stuff like this. But what happened is that it was a whole thing that involved the French. The French couldn't handle it anymore, and so what they do, they got the United States involved, and it wound up being our nightmare. Listen, those people want to have their own elected government. Let them elect their own government. Let them live their lives and stuff like this. If there's doing anything that threatens us directly, or that's a direct attack on the country and stuff like this, then fine, I can see that. But other than that, right, we shouldn't be going around meddling in other people's affairs. You know, who are my heroes? Let's see. Well, Malcolm X is one because he's outspoken, right? Martin Luther King, um, he was outspoken too. But what happens when you speak out against things? What happens? Somebody comes in and they kill you and stuff, right? The same thing with the Kennedys. If they don't speak out, they speak out against certain things and stuff like this, right? The people get killed, right? Point blank. You know, and forget about the current atmosphere as far as politics is concerned, right? Because what it is that people they you know me personally, I'm from New York City, especially from Brooklyn. I know about Trump and his people. They were crooks then, right? And they've always been crooks, right? And people can't see that they were crooks. And then again, if you showed people that they were crooks, people don't want to believe you. You know, uh, you know, uh, and I don't want to sound prejudiced or anything like this, right? But I'm a black African American and stuff, right? And then when I tell people a certain injustice and stuff like this, they want to turn around and say, "Oh, that was years ago. It was years ago." Shit, wasn't that years ago? When I was a kid, I'm going down to North Carolina with my father. I must have been 5 or 6 years of age, right? Able to read and write. I see big billboards posted on the highway. Join the Ku Klux Klan, right? And 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 when I tell people that kind of stuff, they look at me and say, "Really, really?" Right? So just to say, right? You want to say shit happened a long time ago and that I should forget about it? No, I'm sorry if my language gets rough. Fuck you. I'm not going to forget about it, right? That's like me asking somebody who's Jewish and stuff like this. Oh, World War II happened a long time ago. Oh, all those Jews got slaughtered over in Germany a long time ago. Forget about it. It was a long time ago. It doesn't matter now. Yes, it does matter, right? Don't ask me to forget about the pain and the suffering that my ancestors went through and what black Americans are still going through to this day. Don't ask me to forget about that shit. See, because unless you're in my skin and unless you are walking in my shoes on a daily basis, you have no right to tell me what to say or how to feel. That's it. You know, that's it. You know, that's it. I don't know what else to say, right? But I'll tell you this much, though. You come to me and you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect too. But don't expect me to remain ignorant of the facts and the past and who I am and who my people are and what we achieved in this country. Fight in every single conflict in this country and you still want to discriminate against me. That is sick. You are sick. All right. That's it. I have nothing else to say.